Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cargo's channel. My name is Ivan and today I'm going to show you how to replace the cabin air filters, the top ones of the W210 chassis E-Class from 1996 to 2002, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, I'm sure you're going to correct me down in the comment section below the like button. So, first things first, let me introduce you to my car's binder. This was started by the previous owner, and as I said in a previous video, he was a German and an engineer, so naturally it is full of service records that the car has from new, and there's quite a lot. So let me take a look at when the last time the cabin air filter was replaced. I'm sure it's not that far, but what I like to do with every car I get is I replace those just in case, and then we're gonna get into the procedure. Alright, so here it is. This is the cabin air filter instructions and when it was done. It was 13th of June 2020 and the car had 139,124 miles, and right now it has 144,661 miles. I've already driven the car almost 3,000 miles. So what this means is that we are changing the air filter at 5,000 miles, which is not normally how it's done. Usually change it every 20,000 or 30,000 miles, but since it hasn't been my car, I would like to change that every time I get a new car. And of course we're gonna keep the binder going, and we're going to put an entry on it as soon as we replace the filter. So let's get into the procedure. The cabin air filters on the W210 are located behind the glove box. So to remove the glove box, we're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 more right around the dome light screws. So what we're going to do is remove these caps and remove all the 6 screws. I like using my Leatherman multi-tool, and I'll put that in the description below, but you can do it with any screwdriver, and it's probably easier with like a smaller screwdriver so you don't hit the bottom and the top of the glove box. Top screw. The 2 bottom screws, they have a little cap on top of them. So what I do is I use a little sharp object like my pocket knife from my multi-tool to just pop the caps off, and then you reveal the Phillips head screws right there. Yeah, a nice firm pull will do the job. Try not to lose all your screws because I put mine over here in. So let's set this aside and look at the inside. You see the white tab? The white tab is what we're gonna move up so we can open the air filter compartment. Okay, and there are the air filters. So what we're gonna use are these OEM MAN filters that I got from FCP Euro. I trust MAN because they're the OEM provider for Mercedes, and I trust FCP Euro because they also have lifetime warranty. Alright, so these are the 2 filters. It shows airflow right there. I know that these plastic things have to be upwards, facing upwards, so that's how you put them on. Let's remove the installed filters. Alright, I don't know what brand these are, but you can see that there is some debris inside, and they're not, they may be the original. Okay, they're Bosch filters, so they're not bad, but I trust these a little more. Let's remove the other one. So once you pull the first one, the second one pulls to the side, and you can take a look. There's some debris. It's not too bad, honestly. So here we go. The new filters are going in the same way the old filters came out. Push the filter all the way in, and once it's seated right, you push it to the side. Now it has space for the second filter. Make sure these plastic things are up to the top, and then just put the second filter straight in. And you can see that these filters have this little mesh on the side, like a spongy material, so they can stop the flow of air from the non-filter parts. The installation of the cap has the same procedure. Put the little tabs in their slots. There we go. And lock the tab back in place. See? Everything is nicely closed. And now we're gonna put the glove box back in. A nice firm push, and the glove box is back in. I'm gonna put the Phillips bit on my multi-tool, and I'm gonna use this one for the ones underneath. It's just an extension that goes in a regular little ratchet because the multi-tool doesn't reach the ones up there. But for the ones up here, I'm gonna use the multi-tool. I'm gonna install the little rubber caps back on. Just gonna make sure that everything closes right. And so this is how you replace your cabin air filters on the Mercedes Benz E-Class W210 chassis. Very nice and simple. Keep in mind there are two more air filters that are the charcoal activated air filters that are activated by pressing this button, and those are located right underneath here. Those are extra 80 bucks, so I only spent the $18 or $19 from FC Bureau for these regular cabin air filters. I'm not using the filtration system for now, but in the future I will replace those two filters underneath as well, and I'll make another video on it. If you guys like today's video, I would appreciate if you hit the like button right down here, and subscribe for a lot more videos to come. Next video should be a little more maintenance, and then after that we get some more power, baby, because we already received some of the parts necessary for that, and I'm excited to put them on. See ya.